everybody, and welcome to another day in the Milky Way. Believe it or not, we're here again tonight. No troubles at all, and we're back on the air, slick as can be. And tonight, of course, I got my wonderful co-host, Trina Phoenix, and we got our special guest tonight, which you've been looking forward to for quite a while. I've been telling you all about her, is Kathy Unger from Starseed Technology. Believe it or not, she is here.
So about a year ago, I was in a coaching group, and the woman who was running it, every month we'd have these meetings, and she was talking about, because it was in November, almost the same time last year, and the Pleiadians were coming through with messages for her to give during the solstice. And the message was pretty specific. And I started following other people like Phil Good, Lori Ladd, and, they're connecting with all of these collectives and these great messages. But a lot of times people don't know how to put all of those things into practice. So this coaching group was about how we need to focus on the hypothalamus and the pineal and the pituitary glands, and people don't really know how to activate those glands. I mean, it's a very specific set of exercises you can do. My background is also like Kundalini yoga, and we do a lot of stuff in the glandular system. So I do have a little bit of a background on how you can work with the organs and the meridians. So, and one was specifically for that, which the message she was giving. So I had just kind of thought, I was like, well, there's a great way that we could probably give these people the information, because all these people are just getting all these downloads. But again, it's tough when you don't know how to put it into practice. So I just kind of had this idea and started classes last year online. And what I really love about the classes is after the 45 minutes, we try to meet online, and then we just talk to each other. So it's like you might be talking to someone in Australia and Japan, and you just kind of connect with other like-minded people. And that's, ideally, that's why I like to do the live classes. And then of course, if you're not in the right time zone, you can always do a recording, but it's really just connect people. And especially like last year, right? And it was kind of in the middle of the whole pandemic and shutdown. It was just a great way for people to connect with each other. So, if we have large classes, I just put people in breakout rooms. So it's almost like a small group. Like right now, there'd be like maybe 3 or 5 of us all chatting, getting to know each other. And that's activating as well, because, we all have the codes and we all have some information. And so it's like, when we connect with each other, it can be activating, especially in this community. So that's why it's like, I really try to get those people together, and doing that online for the time being until maybe we can meet in bigger groups. And, I'm able to travel all over and do these live. I mean, I do some of the live workshops because I'm in New York, but I'll do them in Connecticut at a yoga studio. So, but yeah, ideally, it's just like, I want everyone just to be together and be happy. And, if they're struggling with something, it's like each week we have a different theme. We connect with the different collective, and, hopefully it helps people heal themselves, meet other people after the class, and then, take it from there. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I just come up, that's my creative thing. Like, I'm not an artist or, like other people have those talents. For me, my creativity comes from ideas. So I'm always coming up with ideas. Half of them don't work half the time, but it's just like, that's where I get my inspiration from. I'm like, oh my God, wouldn't it be so great if we could do this or whatever? And sometimes I'll run with it. And, this is one of the things I'm just, I feel like I'm just so passionate about. So, and it can just grow in so many directions. But again, if it's here to help people and, right now, and to help heal them. And those are the two most important things, is for us to connect. And the more we heal ourselves, the more the planet heals, and the more we can, ascend and elevate. So
absolutely.
So starseeds are basically people who have had other lifetimes on other planets. And that's probably anyone here. Even if you don't have a direct recollection or memory, you probably will start to feel deja vu, or you'll just read something, you'll hear a name, and it'll just, activate something in you, and you'll become curious about it. So you most likely were probably aligned with that, or maybe you have a guide from that planet. You might not have even had a life there, or maybe you're connected to someone in this lifetime now who had a lifetime on that planet. So, so starseeds are multi-dimensional beings who have had lifetimes on other planets. And the technology is, like I was saying earlier, we are the technology. Everything that we need is inside of us. So we activate it in our bodies, through the glandular system, through the, meridians, through the nervous system. And if I think I mentioned to Robert, if you ever read the book, Bringers of the Dawn, channeled by the Pleiadians, they talk a lot about the nervous system. And again, people don't really know how to activate your nervous system besides stress. Everyone knows how to get stressed, but that's not how you want to activate your nervous system in a way to make you healthier and stronger internally and externally. So we are the technology. So that's basically what it is. Starseed is all of us, and we are the technology. So now it's activating everything in our body to just kind of really solidify our blueprints, or tap into our divine blueprints. Because again, like I'm saying, all the blueprint is, and all the DNA is information. So it's the more we express parts of ourselves, and that's the thing, especially all the trauma gets trapped in our body, so you have to release it. So yeah, a lot of people, we have all these different methods, and here's just another method to help release trauma. And we're constantly being traumatized, people don't even realize it, but from birth, actually the whole process of being birthed is you're completely secure in your mother's womb, and then you emerge out, it's cold, there's bright lights in your face, it's a traumatic thing, because it's and then you get cut off and you're the source of God. And then people don't, I put this together a few years ago. So the doctors take you, and then this is where we have all the issues with comparison. It's oh, they're in the 17th percentile for weight, they're in the for height. So as a child, you're still taking in all that information. And so now we're thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. It starts from being a baby. So it's, so we're, like I said, it's we're being traumatized, and sometimes we don't even realize it. And as an infant, and the doctor's saying all these things about you, you just came onto this earth. And right there we go. We start with the damage.
How you said we are the technology, because boy, that is a fact. I've seen it. I've seen things happen in the body that medicine we don't have anything for that. There's nothing for that. There's no options left. Now it's just degenerate. So, I've seen that, and I've seen the technology of the organic body do profound things. So boy, that is a fact. It's the technology that we already possess is unlike anything man can create.
When you do, what do you do to in your classes to unlock that? You're talking about you were talking about the DNA stuff. What are you doing? Just certain yoga or different yoga?
So there's movements that we do that will activate different meridians. And there's different breathing techniques. So it's breathing, movement, mudras with the hands, meditation, guided meditation. And then I do some sound healing. I'll have some tuning forks and stuff. So it's really a combination of things. And and the process from what I do, it's usually a set of exercises to create a certain experience. So again, everyone's different, and everyone has different things going on in their body, but ideally this is what's supposed to happen. And that's the theme. Last week I did creating magnetic fields with the rainbow star seeds. So we were creating magnetic fields, doing certain things with our hands, with our shoulders, and just opening the heart up. So, because it's the biggest transmitter. So there's simple, most of it depends. because a lot of it's probably in a seated position. It's not hard things to do. And again, if there's anything that you can't physically do, just again, Trina was saying, even you could just visualize it, and your mind doesn't know if you're actually doing it or not.
And with that, be the frequency you want to receive. I love you all.
Bye.
Until then, be the frequency you want to receive, folks. I love you all. Have a wonderful night.